Welcome back to the Napoli career mode episode 2, and I thought we need a cam. And I thought, well, hold on here. AJAX got two pretty good options, Ziyech and Tadic. Tadic is obviously a bit older. Ziyech also higher rated, but he also is a bit dearer. And I thought, we'll go ahead and try and sign him. But AJAX, stubborn bastards, let half their team go. Well, I say half their team, I mean the two youngsters that are like the big time main offenders, you know what I mean? De Jong and De Ligt, Juventus and Barca, you know what I mean? They've kind of been decimated. It's still good. But the team is still good though, you know what I mean? There's no denying that. But anyway, let's hopefully we can get him in, bring in the cam. But into our first game here, but not yet, because sadly I thought we were gonna get stuck in happy days with Ziyech, but no, they've broken down. But I do want this guy, so I went back with a bigger offer once it let me do it. But I was just letting you know here that they rejected it because he's too valuable. That didn't stop fucking De Jong and De Ligt fucking off, did it? Like, you know what I mean? So that's shit. But that's what we're going with. It's a 4-2-3-1. I mean, you could literally play any of the free in behind the striker anywhere you want, even with Mertens as well. You know what I mean? You could realistically any of those four could play up front, but you'd rather Mertens. But fuck the amount of options we've got up front. We've got to get the task at hand here, which is the first leg of the final qualifying round before the Champions League, I believe. Well, in the Rangers Master League, we managed to actually defeat Midtjylland over 2 legs, 0-0 at Ibrox and 1-0 away, thanks to an Alfredo Morelos goal. But I would take that here, bar the fact we don't have Alfredo. But you know, Senate are better than Midtjylland. You know what I mean? They've got good players. They've got Malcolm. You know what I mean? They've got Malcolm, and that's about it. I mean, all that I can think off the top of my head. But I mean, Senate are better than them, right? So it's going to be tough. But then again, Napoli are superior to Rangers, so you know what I mean. It's going to be. Hopefully, it works itself out. But Solanski finds Jose Callejon, goes for a shot, but he's just a wee bit offside there and can't open the scoring. Wee bit offside, about fucking 4 years. Mertens though, he finds Lozano, the man from PSV. Lozano tries to cut it back to Mertens, but just falls right into the Russian goalkeeper's hands, and he manages to hold on to it. Callejon now, back to Solanski. Solanski whips it in, back post to Solano, heads it down. And Mertens, I mean, you've got to feel like, I mean, the guy has to score, no? Karakirin, who I thought played for fucking Monaco, but it turns out that must be the other guy. Darusi though, I don't know how Koulibaly didn't get that insane grab, a crucial away goal which could prove fucking pivotal in this tie. He goes over and tries to molest the corner flag, but big man, that's not going to work here. Fucking get him out, you know what I mean? Well, to be honest, Western Europe's allowed a lot of molesting over the fucking past 5 years, but he's the wrong shade to be doing it. But anyway, 1-0 at half time. Pretty piss poor first half, to be honest. Didn't create hee-haw. We got a lot of possession, just not much to show for it. But Insigne now charging forward. He finds Mertens. He finds Lozano. Lozano finds Jose Callejon. Goes for a finesser. Keeper has to tip it over. Falls back to Lozano. Should have crossed it back. I pressed the shoot button like a fucking donut, and it cost us there. Ball played back through to Lozano. He's forced. He's unbalanced. It's good defending from the Senate guy, I guess, but I mean, at the same time, you gotta feel like he's fucking gotta be scoring that. I mean, it's great play initially to get into that position. Like, first touch ping, and then there he pushes me, then slide tackles me, and ref, could you know I gave something, but you know, not long to go, so I decided just to fuck everybody up front, and not literally, you know what I mean. But there are the substitutions we're making. Milik getting brought on, Fabian and Ruiz being brought on. Hopefully we could have brought on Ziyech, but we all know what happened there. Ball played through now to Mertens, to Lozano. We really need a goal, you know what I mean. I guess even if we got a goal, we'd still need one in Russia. But Insigne finds Mertens, who finds Milik. Milik trying to find an option, but they've just got 11 people behind the fucking ball, man. It's so hard. Milik again finds Insigne edge of the box. I didn't know what he was going for there, but Gulam now the left back to Insigne, up to Milik, over to Fabio Ruiz, back to Milkut. Oh Jesus Christ, man, I thought that was it, and so did he, man. I think he's going to definitely drown his sorrows, well, snort his sorrows, man, with fucking about 34 kilos of Colombian cocaine. But look, I mean, it looked a lot closer than the normal, like the hard cam angle, but I mean, that That didn't look too close, but Lozano again finds Martins. Martins finds Milik into Fabian Ruiz. Goes for a goal, but it's a comfortable catch in the end. Time desperately running out here for a goal. Lozano finds Insigne. Finds fucking Nabdi pish ball. 90+2. And Senate have managed to escape Naples with a vital away win, a vital away goal, and it's just not good, and it means the Champions League hopes are hanging on by a thread. But if we turn up in Russia, we should get the job done, but I'm pissed, so therefore we're going to call a spade, and therefore it's a thread. Olympiacos beat Arsenal, Rangers beating PSV 3-1, Midtjylland beating Valencia, Lille beating Basel, and as you see, that team at the bottom, PES United, a fucking mega team, you know what I mean? If you don't know who PES United are, where have you been? You've been living under a fucking rock, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But next up is the national team announcement, but no one gives a shit about that. But as you can see, we're going back in here. We're trying to get Dusan Tadic 22, just to try and get this deal over the line. Actually up the offer to 24.3. Hopefully they're going to accept that, you know what I mean? Because we know, they're one of their key players, so they're not fucking happy about it. I mean, I get that. I get your logic, lads, but at the same time, there's a job to be done here, and we need to fucking bring some players in and get the job done. We also go back for Ziyech to try and get him in. We offered, what, 36 last time, so I decided to up it to 46. But 46, I mean, it's good, like, but PES, trying to sign someone in PES is fucking impossible compared to, I think PES is just, I mean, the guy's a 25 million release clause in real life, so why are we paying 46? You know what I mean? And like, FIFA's kind of really lenient, and PES is just kind of really strict. There's no real in-between game because, well, Football Manager's probably the most realistic, being honest. But you'd expect that. But anyway, League Opener Chapter 1. Let's see what they have to say to the big coke addict himself. Let's hear what they've got to say. Your first season and first match as manager are just around the corner. How do you feel right now? Coked out my tits, big man. That's how I feel. We will make the fans proud for an opening match, so I hope they'll be singing at the top of their lungs out there, and in return we'll be putting on a good game for them. Aye, we will. Diego, will be putting on a good game for them, big man. We better. Start as you mean to go on. Aye. Fucking aye. Okay, Captain. Negotiations, let's see though if they'll get back to us. No, so it's going to have to wait to episode 3 where we kick off the season. We'll be playing 2 games in that episode. A relatively short episode today, but there was transfer business going on. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and until then, peace.